you upgraded to Vista yet?
Just the bad things I've heard about it.
Today, I'm going to show you Windows Mojave.
Well, that looked pretty simple. I'm actually blown away. I'm thinking I'd like to have this.
Actually, this is Vista.
Really?
Hey everyone! This week on Decor It Yourself, we're exploring the magical world of terrariums. This week we head back to Amy Merrick's to learn how to make our terrariums.
So there's several different types of terrariums that, I plant, and some are easier than others to do, obviously. This one right here is what is called a potted construction, and this one is, a dome kind of construction. It's in a loose pot underneath, and you just put the dome over top of it so that it can get fresh air if it needs. And then these ones are both obviously the easiest kind of terrariums, which are just plants with glass containers over top of them. They all look equally as nice, in my opinion. To have, a plant enclosed in glass keeps the plant really happy, really easy, low maintenance, and you don't have to water them very much. So for this plant, which is a succulent is a cactus with no spines. So you would take a handful of just loose gravel. You can fill the bottom of your container. This is activated carbon, which is a fancy name for charcoal. And you just put just a little bit over top of your pebbles. So you take the specimen that you want to plant out of its container. You just kind of loosen the dirt because it's going to be packed in there. You don't want to be able to see the shape of the pot that you just pulled it out of. So you can take all of the soil that came in your pot and then put it in your container. I'm going to need a little bit more, so I just use regular from the hardware store potting mix. You pack it in, but not too tightly. One nice thing to do with the terrarium is to kind of make a front and a back. You can angle your dirt a little bit more so that way it looks more like a natural terrain. Make a little indent in your soil. You can kind of gingerly tuck your plant in. You make a tool to get down in there if your container isn't quite wide enough for you to get your hands in. Do something a little bit more special and make your terrarium look a little bit more alive. You can put this stuff in, which is sheet moss, which is a dried decorative moss, which is pretty beautiful. You can just tear off a little section and into smaller bits, then you can kind of tuck it down onto the top of your soil. And ta-da! So now you just want to water him once, and you can closely monitor its water level. The way you can tell if you've overwatered them is if you can see the condensation dripping off of the top of your container down back onto the plant. Then you can see that you've watered it too much. And if you have, all you have to do is just open up the lid for a day and let it air out a little bit and then close it again. This guy will probably only need to be watered every 1.5 or 2 months.
For more info on terrariums, go check out Inhabitat's article on the subject. Think outside the glass box with your terrariums by adding fun figurines or woodland creatures. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Here on Threadbanger, we're giving away a brand new Janome sewing machine so that you can make your own damn clothing.
That's right, and all you gotta do is upload a video telling us how much you want one, and you're on your way to a greener tomorrow.
So after the show, check out threadbanger.com for your chance to win.
See you there.
Hey Meg. So I saw your video about braiding and I decided to give it a try. So I made this. From the sleeve of a shirt, I just cut into strips, pulled it tight so I didn't have to sew anything, and then braided. Oh, actually I sewed the ends so I wouldn't have frayage going on. And I also made the headband. If you couldn't tell, I match. And so yeah, thanks for the good idea. Can't wait to see more videos.
While perusing Inhabitat, I came across their coverage of the International Contemporary Furniture Fair. They feature some very cool upcycled pieces like these lamps. They remind me of a piece I posted in Nest a while back about a magnetic pendant lamp. Do you think we could make one of those? In accordance to our theme, check out Brooklyn Indie Market's October Steampunk event. Sign up for a fun time with these very crafty ladies that I highly suggest you check out. This week's quick tip: donate any of these 10 household items to your local animal shelter. clean out your clutter, and help those who save our four-legged friends. Check out the full article at Apartment Therapy.
Do you have any cool DIY terrarium products you've been working on? Send us your footage or photographs. Next week's episode of Decor It Yourself will be the last one for a while. Hey, I need a break so I can get hitched and hit my honeymoon. Until next week, remember, your nest needs you.